You know, surfing's pretty wild. I've been doing it now for a few years and I'd like to show some observations. Here is a wave. It's breaking to the right and to the left. Oh boy, it's a fun wave. Here's me. So happy by myself. I found this little peak. I can go left, I can go right, I can do wiggles, zooms. I'm having a great time. But look out, here comes this guy. Doot, 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 doot. Walking down the beach. He sees me, paddles out, and sits right next to me. He proceeds to talk to me about real estate. We'll call him the name dropper because he knows everybody. And all I'm thinking about is, damn, I'd like to get some waves, but this guy's sitting right on top of me. Then we have another person here. We'll call her Judy. Judy began surfing about a year ago, and she's really psyched on it. She loves crystals and hippie shit. And she also has a wave storm. Not any normal wave storm. She's got that shakalaka reggae wave storm. So then Judy paddles out. And don't get me wrong, Judy's pretty attractive, but she's not anything to write home about. She's, you know, we're talking maybe a hard 6. You know what I'm saying? So she comes out, and now the name dropper, he starts dropping even more names. This guy knows this guy, he knows this guy, he knows this guy. Now we got Judy here who doesn't know what she's doing. So Judy takes off in front of me. Not once, but twice. And then when I say to Judy, hey, Judy, that's not how surfing works. You're not allowed to just go in front of me when I'm closest to the peak. Judy smiles and bats her eyes and goes, so that's Judy and the name dropper. They seem perfect for each other. Perhaps they'll make stupid little kids and they'll be little Judy name dropper hybrids. But as I'm sitting out there, there's another guy that's coming out. He's right here. We'll call him the ex-pro in his mind. Now the ex-pro comes out and the ex-pro rips, okay? I mean, he's got a solid bottom turn, top turn combination. But once again, we've seen 10-year-olds that rip harder than this guy. He's got all sorts of sponsors. He's doing slashies, backies, cracking it. And he thinks we're all there just to tell him what a good surfer he is. And the truth is, this really isn't even a shortboard wave. We should all be on longboards. But we're all pretty delusional and think we can ride the equipment we have, including Mr. X-Pro. X-Pro doesn't really talk to anybody. He mostly just sits there like this, does a lot of head nods. Oh, so now we got 4 people in the lineup. And old me was having a great time, happy. But now, I'm a little bit sad. But wait, there's more. Here comes old overweight guy. And he is riding a stand-up paddleboard. And he comes out on his stand-up paddleboard right in the middle of all of us and begins to tell us how he started surfing in 1971, and he has been around longer than any of us. Well, no shit, Sherlock. We can tell by looking at your face that you're old. Do we need to hear your life story about where you grew up and all the awesome things you did in your surf career before you got super old and fat? And I don't care if you're old and overweight and you want to surf. That's beautiful. But when you're standing 6 feet above me, looking down with your paddle aggressively, telling me life lessons, I didn't ask for that. I just wanted to surf left and right by myself. I forgot to mention, this way, there's 2 miles of empty beach. And this way, there's also 2 miles of empty beach, okay? And it's not like it's as bald and as flat as my head. Either way, there's waves all over. There's waves all over. But they chose to come here. So now we got Paddleboard Man, who's literally paddling around on a boat that could kill all of us. But he doesn't care because he's out there getting his stoke on well into his elder years. Now we got this guy. This guy's 19. And nobody has ever told him no. In fact, nobody's ever raised their voice to him. He paddles out. And he surfs pretty good. He rode in on his electric bike. He's had everything taken care of for him from the time he was young. Nobody ever has given him a second place trophy. He's really a success, really killing it in his own mind. His mom and dad let him do whatever he wants, when he wants. He makes all the rules. He tells mom and dad what he's going to do. Mom and dad are friends, cool buddies, instead of parents. In fact, mom and dad can usually be found drinking, hanging out. And, if your friends want to drink too and party, you can come over. They're the cool parents and hang out and do that as well. So he paddles out and he takes off in front of me. I don't say anything because I'm going to give him another chance. He back paddles me. So I turn to him and I go, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And the second I raise my voice to him, I can see that he's never had that happen. And he freezes like this and goes, and I go, "What?" And then I realize, oh, he's like a soft little kitty cat or a soft puppy, and you can't raise your voice to him. So I back off and I go, "Oh, all right, I think it's time to go in." But as I'm getting ready to paddle in, there's a pack of people. There's 3 of them. And they're laughing, and they're happy, and they have a mixture of boards, and they paddle out as I'm coming in. They're brand new beginners, and they're smiling, and they're stoked, and they're happy. And I look at them as I'm coming in, and I say to them, "Enjoy the journey, enjoy the journey, enjoy the journey." And that's pretty much been my surfing experience every time I go out. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's been informative. And remember, surfing is a selfish sport. And there's a lot of crazy people in the water. And I don't know when people stop learning etiquette.